What's going on, guys? This is Noah here. Welcome back to another video on All Things Noah YouTube channel. In this video today, we're going to be talking about why I love hockey and why it is my third favorite sport out of all the other sports that I really love and enjoy. So let's definitely get right on to it. So, what really started my hockey fandom? A long time ago, back in 2015, I was looking for other sports to watch because, NASCAR season was over, baseball season was kind of over a little bit, and I was kind of watching basketball a little bit as well, but I needed another sport to actually find for my fandom. So I was just looking through and I found hockey. So I was starting to watch this team, the San Jose Sharks, that I'm wearing this hat right now. But yes, I was starting to watch the San Jose Sharks. They were a really good team back then. They were on a push for a Stanley Cup back then. So yeah, I was just watching one of their games, and they won that game when I was watching, and I said, this is the team I'm definitely going to be watching. And the fun thing about I really like about hockey is that I do love the fighting. The fighting makes it more very interesting and very entertaining in a way that they allow the hockey players to fight, which I really do like that about hockey. And then the fans. I do really enjoy watching the fans do like their sing-alongs of the songs that they play at the stadium, that they get along together, they're friendly, that I've noticed, and so yeah, that's what I really like about hockey, why I really enjoy it so much. But yeah, so I was starting to watch the San Jose Sharks. I was following them all the way to their Stanley Cup, and I was rooting for them in the Stanley Cup Finals. They were almost going to win a Stanley Cup for my very first time of watching hockey, but they did fell actually very short to the Pittsburgh Penguins in 2016, which I was definitely heartbroken when they did lose to the Stanley Cup. So hopefully one day, they will definitely win a Stanley Cup, definitely with our top talent like Michael Zalabrini, Will Smith, Michael Misa, and our Alexander Yogiev, and a whole bunch of our other goalies as well, Arkov. But yeah, we're going to be a really good team, definitely in the future. We definitely have a lot of hope with this rebuild, and I've been very excited as a Sharks fan this year. This has been one of our historical years in San Jose Sharks history that I do remember, and I'm witnessing that, and the Shark tank is still filling up. It's still bringing its identity back, and it's really great to see my team do really well, which I haven't really expected to happen. I thought they were just going to finish last, but I did believe in this team that they were not going to finish last this season, that they were going to finish a little higher in the rankings, but I was really surprised that they're actually in a wild card spot, which I'm very, very surprised. But yeah, I really like the San Jose Sharks. They were always my favorite team since the beginning, but that's kind of how I actually found my hockey fandom. So I found the Sharks for a long time, and eventually a new team came into the ring that I started really enjoying hockey a lot more. Is I found the Seattle Kraken. So there you go. I found this. Got myself a Seattle Kraken hat. But yes, I started following the Seattle Kraken when they first came into the league in 2021. I was just looking for another team to expand my fandom, and that's when I found the Seattle Kraken. I started really loving the team. I love the team's identity. I love their logo, and I love their colors. I do like that teal color that the Sharks usually do, but there's just more of the teal. Basically, with the Kraken tentacle going through the S part, you got the red mark right there, and then just the anchor on the other side, and then yeah. But yeah, I started on the Seattle Kraken. I started really liking their team as well. I still like Matty Beniers. I used to like before I started liking Matty Beniers. I do like. I used to like. That's on the Bruins right now. I'm trying to remember his name. Morgan Geeky. That's his name. Morgan Geeky was one of the guys I really liked on the Kraken because he was also a gamer like myself as well. That's why I really like Morgan Geeky back then when he was a Seattle Kraken. Now he's a Boston Bruin. But yeah, I used to like Morgan Geeky because he was a gamer just like myself, and that's how I really liked him. And I followed him, and then now I follow Matty Beniers, which was our rookie in our first season. He did pretty well. He still does pretty well for the Kraken, and he still brings that young talent to that team since the Kraken are still finding their identity. Even though they are doing pretty decent this year, I thought they were not really going to do really well with trading some of their core pieces away. But they're still trying to find their identity. Definitely soon, I'm sure they're going to definitely win a Stanley Cup. I could definitely see it happening maybe in their next couple of years. I could definitely see them winning definitely a Stanley Cup. But I definitely would like to see them win also a Stanley Cup. That would also make me a little happy. They did make a playoff push in 2022 or 2022 or 23. I do believe is when they went to the playoffs for the first time, and I was cheering for them. I was cheering for them to move on. They did move on a couple of times, and then they did get knocked out by Dallas in that second round, which was unfortunate. But Dallas was a really good team. They had Joe Pavelski, which was also a San Jose Shark in my era. But yeah, I still love my Seattle Kraken. I do love this team, and I do love also my San Jose Sharks as well. So I follow both teams. I follow their games very closely. Since I have ESPN Plus, I have NBC Sports California that I watch. So I try to follow both sports teams. I try to watch both of their games somnously. So I try to be very close to these teams, and that's how I really feel connected to hockey really well. So yeah, that's how I basically found my fandom. So why do I love hockey? I love hockey because of the fighting. Like I said, the fighting. I do love the fans when they rally up together and when they sing along and all that kind of stuff. I do love the crazy saves that the goalies really make. I do like the crazy plays that the hockey players do when they try to make a play and try to score. Probably my favorite would always be Macklin Celebrin's 360 spin move that he did, just like how he did against the. I think it was against the Rangers, I believe. No, it was not against the Rangers. I think it was against one team that I do remember, but he did like a 360 spin move that he went for the goalie, and I really loved that move. That was definitely one of my favorites as a Sharks fan this year. And I do like one of the moments where Joe Fortin scored his biggest goal. I think it was his 1000th career goal. I think that's what it was. But I did really like that one. I think that was a good moment. And then the comeback against the Vegas Golden Knights. That was one of the greatest comebacks in Sharks history when they were losing by so many points when Logan Couture went down, and then they came back and scored on the Vegas Golden Knights in the playoffs. And that was one of the greatest comebacks in Sharks history that I do remember when the Vegas Golden Knights were starting out their franchise many years ago, and it was really cool to see them come back and sort of that biggest rivalry in sports is the Vegas Golden Knights and the Sharks. So that was one of the greatest things that I will remember. One of the greatest moments to remember in Seattle Kraken history is when they first started their inaugural season. And their goal horn was definitely one of my favorites, and their song by Nirvana called Lithium, and that's always a good one as well. And then I do like when they do score a whole ton of goals. I did really like that. And then Matty Beniers tearing it up in his first season in Seattle. And I did like the part where they were down by so many points this season during the season where they actually came back and like scored all the goals and made a great comeback. That was one of my favorites from the Seattle Kraken as well. So I do have a lot of memories of watching these games, but yeah, it's definitely amazing just to follow a sport that I really enjoy and really love the most. That is my first favorite sport behind NASCAR and baseball. But I do love these sports. I hopefully definitely would like to go one day to a hockey game. I do definitely want to make that a dream, is going to a hockey game and actually experience it myself and see how it actually is and how different it is. So yeah, I that's how I pretty much really love hockey. I really enjoy it. I just love how it goes. I love the fighting. I love basically the crazy plays that the hockey players make. The chirping's kind of more fun, but I'm glad that this sport actually is very interesting and I really enjoy it. And I've been following the PWAHL, then the NHL. I've been following that league a little bit, the women's hockey league, the PWAHL, the Professional Women's Hockey League. I've been watching that and kind of been watching their little bit of their games on YouTube. You guys can actually watch them actually on YouTube, so just to do be aware of that. And they do live stream them as well, so definitely subscribe to the PWNHL on YouTube. They would probably appreciate it. But yeah, I just been watching their games, just been really fully connected to hockey. So I hope you guys definitely enjoyed this video of me talking about my fandom about hockey. Let me know of how you guys got your hockey fandom and how you basically earned it and why you like your team and why you're connected to that team and how it is your favorite. Drop it down below. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy it. And thank you guys so much for watching. This is All Things Noah here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.